SCP-004. The 12 rusty keys and the door they unlock. It started with a locked door. In an abandoned factory in rural Europe, an ancient heavy door stood embedded in a concrete wall. No hinges, no keyhole, just a single key hanging nearby, rusted and warped, like it had been pulled from the mouth of a dying star. Local legends spoke of the door swallowing men whole, of workers who went missing, never to be seen again, of time moving differently beyond its frame. That door became SCP-004. When the Foundation arrived, they didn't just find the door. They found a box containing 12 antique keys, each numbered. Only one of them, key 00404, unlocked the door. Behind it, they found something impossible. The first test subject vanished the moment he crossed the threshold. One step through, and the tether holding him went limp. Pulled back, it was cleanly severed, as though it had been sliced by something not made of matter. Radio signals ceased. Video feed glitched into static. There was no sound, only silence, deep and unending. They reviewed the footage frame by frame. For less than a second, the camera captured an image beyond the door. Vast machinery filled the space-moving gears, larger than buildings, rotating through clouds of burning mist. Something enormous stirred in the background, but only one eye opened before the feed died. Time distortions followed. People who stood near the door for too long began losing track of time. Watches ticked backward. Some forgot entire hours. One technician reportedly aged 2 years overnight. Another was found writing in a language unknown to anyone at the Foundation symbols, later discovered to match engravings found on the keys themselves. The door was no longer just a mystery. It was a threat. Each of the 12 keys produced different effects when used. Key 00402 caused the door to open into a pitch-black void. When a camera was dropped in, the footage showed a single floating structure, like a cathedral made of bone before the signal cut out. Key 00407 turned the door into a wall, leaving only a shadow where it had been. Key 00411 triggered a localized reality collapse for 0.6 seconds, warping the air and fusing metal objects nearby. Only 00404 opened the door consistently. Only 00404 could be trusted, but even that trust was thin. Inside, the hallway changed shape every time. Sometimes it was narrow and pulsing with red light. Other times it was impossibly wide, stretching for miles, filled with whispering echoes in languages no human throat could form. No one who stepped more than 20 feet inside ever came back. One test yielded a horrifying result. A subject entered with a head-mounted camera. He described a city-sized machine, whirring in darkness, pumping unknown substances through thick glass tubes. Massive silhouettes moved in and out of view, neither human nor entirely machine. Then came a blinding flash. The feed cut out. It resumed 3 days later, broadcasting from the same device. But the signal was traced to a satellite orbiting a star 90,000 light-years away. The keys weren't made of any known material. Analysis revealed atomic structures arranged in impossible formations. When examined under extreme magnification, the metal appeared to be shifting, as if alive. One key was found to contain a microscopic model of our solar system, accurate down to the current position of planets. Then came Incident 004. A junior researcher attempted to use all 12 keys at once, constructing a device to insert them simultaneously. The moment the last key was turned, the door unleashed a pulse of energy that disabled electronics for 10 miles. Cameras caught a glimpse of the door opening not into a hallway, but into what looked like the void between galaxies. A starless expanse. Something massive moved through it, casting a shadow across dimensions. The researcher vanished. In his place was a smear of ash and melted metal, fused to the floor. From that moment, the door changed. It now breathed slightly, no air, no sound, but movement, a faint pulse. as if it's waiting to be used again. And the keys, they hum. The Foundation has issued a permanent lockdown. The room containing SCP-004 is surrounded by reinforced steel, magnetic seals, and redundant blast doors. Only key 00404 is kept on site. All others are in high-security containment across multiple sites worldwide. But they can't stop what's already started. The door is part of something much larger, a network, possibly ancient, possibly extraterrestrial or extradimensional. Some believe Earth is not the origin point, that our planet is just one stop in a long sequence of calibrations for a machine far beyond human understanding. Others believe SCP-004 isn't just a door. It's a warning that whatever built it, whatever passed through it before, is watching us still, waiting for us to turn the right key at the right time and let it back in. So the Foundation watches, and the door waits. If you want more stories like this one, mysteries that lie just beyond reality, doors better left unopened, and secrets humanity was never meant to discover, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. There's always another SCP to uncover, and some of them are already watching.